Hi there, it's Darlene. I hope you're doing well. So, do you remember this slide from the sales video for Seven Figure Accelerator? Now, I did, but I really didn't see it after it said, do I need prior business experience? And that's where my brain stopped. But then it does say to participate in this 12-month mentorship. Pardon me? What 12-month mentorship? What does that mean? Well, I didn't ask that question, but apparently somebody did to one of the affiliates of this program. And it really did get a really good conversation happening here. For the basic program at cost of $22.47, which offers 12-month mentorship, does anyone know what happens after 12 months? Do they need to pay extra to maintain the mentorship? I got this question from a person who is very promising to join, but want to confirm this first. Please help. Thank you. Boy, did this ever kick off quite the conversation. Wouldn't be surprised if this has been taken down by now. I mean, these conversations come up and then they get ripped down so fast if it's anything that could be seen as negative. And boy, this is pretty negative if you ask me. First person says, when we sign up for the basic program initially, are we supposed to get an onboarding call? And this is another issue. I've been on the program a month and never received one. Or is that only if you signed up for one-on-one coaching with Phil? Just need clarification, please. Next person, I never got my call either. It was canceled and never rescheduled. Maybe we should email support. I wonder what else we could be missing. I joined end of July. Might be too late for me. Now, those onboarding calls, those are basically where they would have a salesman, introduce you around, take you around, but also try to upsell you. And for some reason, Philip, it was on one of the Zoom calls, and I believe I covered it here, and Nigel was asking him about that. And he says, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. It was a mess. Excuse me? I mean, they were making money off of that, and then they suddenly stopped it. And now they're just canceling it to the people in there. And now these questions are coming up. What call? I never got one either. The training modules are yours. Now, this is an answer to the initial question about the 12-month mentorship thing. The training modules are yours, but if you want to keep having your emails sent out and having access to the calls, I believe you do have to pay again in a year. I believe it's kind of like a membership. I know for sure you have to pay again in a year because I contacted the support team to lock the price on mine. How much? And does this apply to everyone? Surely it wouldn't be the same price as first payment, though, as you have the modules, which I believe to be the main thing we were paying for. I'm 3 months in with very few followers and no leads or commissions. Haven't been able to pay credit card I used to sign up to pay off as yet. A little bit worried now, to be honest. Well, yeah, and I mean, that sales video made it sound like, sure, put it on credit. You're just going to be able to take it out of all the money you're going to be making, right? Yeah, and that's what the promise that was given on that damn sales letter. Well, sales video. It's a one-off cost as far as I'm aware for lifetime mentorship, isn't it? And yeah, actually, I mean, I had this discussion with somebody a month or so ago, and they're like, oh, well, I signed up for lifetime. It's like, Were you ever guaranteed that? Did they ever actually say that? Because they don't. They leave a lot of little things unsaid and then spring it on people when they're not looking, right? Oh, by the way, when I've got a stroke across something, it just means I've already read it. Only 12 months. Then you need to pay again if you choose to continue. Somebody else says, pay for what? It is for 1 year. Then you have the option to subscribe for another year. During my onboarding call, I was given an option to lock in the amount I paid when I joined. So I pay the same next year, even if the cost of mentorship goes up. Someone asked, what date was that? I never got an onboarding call. When did you join? Confusion. I thought it was for life too. They said however long it takes to make $100,000 a month, right? Actually, no, the $100,000 a month thing was for only one-on-one. Now, I don't know if that's for life either, but I gotta think. And then next one, in my onboarding call, I was told it's every 12 months, but this should be made clear at the very beginning. Well, damn, it should be made clear at checkout before you even sign up for it that this isn't for, you're only $2,000 to $2,500 per year. Get real. This definitely wasn't explained when we joined. Wow, so much confusion. It wasn't clear to me either at the time, and it wasn't until I had my onboarding call did I find out I had to pay yearly. Let's just hope we all make some commissions in the next 12 months to pay for it. Fingers crossed. Thankfully, I have my medium ticket offer to help make money in the meantime. Yeah. I thought it was lifetime, but I can be wrong. If we make the money as we should be able to afford the next membership. Look at the face there. Yeah. If we make money as we should. But I've seen so many of these conversations of person after person that's been going months and months and months, hasn't made a thing. See, these are the little people at the bottom that are paying for the lifestyle of those top earners. I bought in during June 2023, and there was no mention of a subscription service during the purchase transaction or at any time during the onboarding process. Shortly thereafter, I attended a coaching call on July 13th, and someone was commenting that they thought they had to pay again after 12 months. So I contacted support and was advised I had a lifetime plan. I haven't heard anything different since, nor have I been advised of anything different since that time. I hope it hasn't changed for people who bought this beforehand. Next. I thought it was for life too at start, but I think it is if you want access to the Facebook and live calls you need to buy again. The AWeber and being an affiliate is for life if you chose to. I'm pretty sure it's just 12 months. Didn't find that out before I was in, though. Same. Don't like that. Did not know this. Me too. Sounds like people aren't too very happy. I don't know the answer, but instead of worrying about this, I would recommend focusing your time and energy on making this work for you to the degree that if the time comes that you have to pay again, you jump at the chance because 1, you're making more than enough to cover it, and 2, it's changing the game for you, and not being involved would be crazy. We all know it's possible. You just have to change your approach to make it possible for you. Oh my God. And you see, that's why Philip keeps on putting up, the payment proofs. Oh, this person just got paid. This person just got paid. This person just got paid. It's the same as when you go into the casino. You see some people winning, and so you ignore the rule that the house always wins, right? And that the odds are highly, highly, highly stacked against you. And you just keep punching that slot machine thinking, I'm going to win sometime, because Joe Blow over there won. Well, just because he survived it, just because he made a sale doesn't mean you're going to make a sale. And the figures have proven it out that only 4% of the people even make their money back. Interested in the answer to this? Didn't even notice it's 12 months. I thought it was for life. Me too. When were we supposed to get an onboarding call? I never got one. I just bought in and got access to the modules. Also was never told about 12 months only. After I thought that just meant no more calls and Facebook groups. But does that also apply to our emails? Seriously, that's a good question. Because that's part of the 90% done for you BS that you buy into. Of course, that means they did your funnel and your AWeber autoresponder. That's it. That's all. And the more comes up about this in a short bit here. I also got that question from a lead, and I would like to know. Hi, can someone elaborate on the 60-day email setup? 60 days has now elapsed for me, so would appreciate some guidance on how to reactivate. No problem doing it, just don't want to get it wrong. I did think the emails were part of the 90% done for you, but happy to do what I need to do to keep them going. So I mean, they've been given different email sequences. Some were like 30 days, most were 90 days. Now I guess there's 60 days. But that's what happens. They get to the end of the 60 days, and then what are they supposed to do? But this is part of the 90% done for you that they're supposed to be being given. And these people aren't trained at all on how to do anything with their autoresponder or the funnel or anything at all, because, hey, it's all done for you. What if you need to make some changes? Now, this poor schmuck is saying, oh, well, I can do it myself, but, hey, what about the people who don't have a freaking clue? And it's not covered in the course either. I mean, this is insane. 90% done for you, my butt. I asked before purchase, the full program is a lifetime program. Should ask that on the next live call. Following this, thanks for asking. Yeah. It's very concerning how so many of us were not made aware of this and how it was implied it's lifetime when it's not. Nowhere was it explained to me either, but support confirmed it's 12 months only. I need some clarity on this also, as I wasn't advised that it was a yearly subscription. Thinking about it, I never received a follow-up call either. Now, support's very good at that, not answering you too, because I sent them an email about, it was some of their terms and conditions. Thinking about it, I haven't got an answer back yet either, and I'm going to have to send them about it because this is something that the FTC would really like to know. Next one, has it changed for people that joined before this happened? Is the payment taken out at the end of the year? Joanna, are you able to shed any light? I'm thinking Joanna must be a coach. I don't know. This needs to be clarified. Philip? Now we get an answer. Actually, only if you signed up after July is your membership at 12 months. If you got in prior to that, you're grandfathered in for life, is what support told me. And the emails are for 60 days. Then you have to restart them back through the sequence manually or add to the autoresponders. I think it's because there are people in the program that are not doing anything with it. They sign up and never go through the training or attend any of the lives. And it's an incentive to get active and stay active. Annabelle Ramsey, is this correct? Oh, what kind of BS is that? Now, I wish I had all the replies to this, but anyways, but that's crazy that the emails are only for 60 days and then you have to go in and restart them with no training on how to use Aweber, and this is part of the 90% that you were supposed to buy. Another person, we don't get the emails after 12 months? I wasn't told any of this. I didn't know this about the emails. So all these people that got in there because, hey, I'm not going to have to look after any of this techie stuff all myself. I've seen multiple comments on that saying, yeah, I'm so glad about that. And even though I'm kind of snorting in the background here going, yeah, but once you learn it, it's not that bad. Now, they're only getting that for 60 days. That's all the 90% done for you is 60 days worth of emails, and oh yay, they set up the funnel that's the same for everybody. All they have to do is copy paste your information into it, which is nothing. And for that, you get to pay yearly for your emails. Your emails, you're on your own after they set it up for you, so that's not a problem. I mean, really, and you can reset that up in your autoresponder, so that's going to go forever. Supposedly, you have your affiliate link forever, but then you lose access to the Facebook group, the live calls, everything, and you're just supposed to be out there selling the program yourself with no support. That's what your $2,500 is going towards? Unbelievable. There is so much that they don't bother telling people about this program. And then people just kind of have to find out about it all on their own. People need to wake up. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid and look and see what's really happening around you. Philip adds a few AI things to the course, and it's just a very few modules. It's not much at all. And then he's talking about raising the price. He's talking about charging more. I can't wait to see what comes up and what we find out in the next week or two as to the prices and the price changes and such like that. I'll be staying on it for you guys, and I'll be reporting back, okay? So you take care. You have a good day or a good evening. Darlene out.